When you start thinking about adding a Whirlpool bathtub to a bathroom that already feels a little cramped, the first feeling is usually a mix of excitement and a healthy dose of doubt. Will the jets actually make a difference? Or will they just add a bunch of plumbing that sits there unused? Will the price tag bite into the rest of the remodel budget, and more importantly, will it fit the space you have without turning the whole room into a maze of tiles and pipework? Those are the questions that keep most buyers up at night, and the answer often lies not in glossy ads but in how a tub performs in a real, everyday setting. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Empava 59-29-inch Whirlpool tub lands itself right in the sweet spot between a standard soaking tub and a full-size home spa. Its footprint is large enough to let two adults lie down comfortably, yet the rectangular silhouette still works in a typical master bathroom where a corner tub might dominate the layout. The 750W pump drives 11 strategically placed jets, and the LED Chromatherapy Lighting runs a subtle color cycle that can be dimmed with a simple knob on the control panel. The tub's surface is made of acrylic, a material that's both lightweight for installation and resistant to the usual scratches or stains that you see in rental properties. If you've ever tried a cheap portable bubble jet set that just whistles air through a few holes, you'll know the difference a real pump makes. The Empava's pump is powerful enough that you feel a gentle, consistent pressure across the lower back and shoulders without the jets turning into a noisy spray. That makes it a good match for people who use a bathtub for more than a quick rinse. Think of a post-workout soak after a heavy leg day, a weekend unwind after a long drive, or a low-impact way for senior family members to get a warm massage without a separate chair. Because the jets are spaced along the side walls and the back, you can adjust your position to target the area that feels the most tense. It's not a high-tech massage chair, but for a bathroom fixture it delivers a surprisingly focused relief. One practical consideration that often gets glossed over in marketing copy is the power demand. The 750W motor will draw a fair amount of electricity, which means you need a dedicated circuit or at least a line that can handle the load without tripping the breaker. In a typical 120-volt North American home, that translates to about 6 amps, well within the capacity of a standard 15-amp breaker, but you'll still want to confirm that the existing wiring in your bathroom can accommodate it. The extra cost of pulling a new line is something to factor into the total project budget, especially if you're already hiring a plumber for the installation. Installation itself is where the hidden trade-offs surface. The tub arrives as a single acrylic piece with pre-drilled ports for the jets and a separate pump unit that nests under the tub's back wall. Because the unit is relatively light for its size, you can often have a competent DIY-savvy friend help lift it into place, but you'll still need a plumber to hook up the water lines, the drain, and the electrical feed. The instructions are fairly straightforward, but the glass design element, a clear acrylic strip that runs vertically on one side for a modern look, can be a bit fragile if you're handling it without gloves. A couple of owners have noted that the strip can show small scratches over time if it's cleaned with abrasive products, so a soft cloth and mild soap are the safest routine. Now, who should actually consider buying this tub? If you're the type who enjoys a long, hot soak after a stressful day and you already have the plumbing capacity to support a dedicated pump, the Empava offers a decent upgrade without the steep price of a built-in spa system. It's also a decent fit for small families that share a bathroom. The twin-size length means you won't be forced to take turns, and the jets provide a shared experience that can double as a bedtime ritual for kids who love the warm bubbles. Just keep the temperature moderate for safety. The ETL certification adds peace of mind for anyone concerned about electrical safety. The pump is housed in a waterproof enclosure, and the unit meets the standards for residential bathroom appliances. On the other hand, you should skip this model if you have a truly tight budget, if the bathroom is already packed with fixtures, or if you're looking for a high-end hydrotherapy experience that includes programmable massage cycles, body scanning sensors, or multiple jet intensities controlled through a smartphone app. The control panel on the Empava is a single rotary knob, which is pleasant for simplicity but offers limited customization. If you want the ability to set a specific pulse pattern for different muscle groups, you'll have to look elsewhere. Also, if your home only has a 110-volt circuit and you're not willing to upgrade the wiring, the power draw